Yeah, I think the ability to scale worldwide is another thing that AVD brings, whether that's backup and disaster recovery, where you can have your farm split between the East Coast and the West Coast, or you can have a bunch of servers replicated and have an off-site that's a cold site that it's a hot site that you can hit a button and it spins up. Being able to leverage the Microsoft networking is super valuable. So whether that's a private endpoint where you can have some Azure resources that are not exposed to the internet, but you can give AVD access into that environment using ExpressRoute into your data center. If you've got a lot of data center centric data, you can have that higher capacity connection, that lower latency connection from AVD to your data center. And there's also ways to even configure it with on-ramps, local on-ramps. So let's say you got a team in the Philippines and a team in the US. It can be really valuable for those scenarios, because if you've ever worked with companies, especially in the APAC region, performance of the network between the US and the APAC can be really a challenge. You can have some really low latency, because you're cutting across the Pacific Ocean and then down. I mean, but to get to Australia, it's a long way. So it's physically a long ways, a lot of hops. And one of the things you get with the Microsoft environment in Azure is you build your servers in the right place and you build your infrastructure right. You're not running over the public internet between them and between there and here. You're running on Microsoft's backbone, and often Microsoft's backbone has much better performance than the public internet does. And it can be really valuable for those international teams that are working across time zones, across continents, to get an on-ramp into Azure's data center, and then everything is much faster from there.